Casey Shepard, health coach here, bringing to you another video on education on the internal health, hormones, gut balance, how things work internally reflects so much on our outer exterior. And we all know that, you could have a great exterior, but your internal health might be compromised. But when you're working on a physical, wherever you're starting, it's always important to focus on the internal, get everything working and functioning properly so that it can function on the external. So if we have a stagnant system, poor metabolism, imbalanced hormones, our body's in a state of stress, our system's gonna hold, we get muscle catabolism where we can't build that muscle tone, we have that stress look, water retention, just even how we feel, mood, digestion, bloat, indigestion, brain fog, lack of sleep, not being able to sleep, being tired all the time. All these are symptoms of internal things that are off in our system. So today I want to talk about protein intake and why a high protein diet is super important. And I believe that is the case for the majority of people, and there is going to be extenuating circumstances. There are a lot of people that tend to shy away from a high protein diet. They're afraid of their kidney function, which, unless you actually have a kidney issue, should be a problem for the majority of people. Some people just get super bloated after they eat protein. If that's the case, I'd like you to watch my video on digestion and why you're feeling so bloated all the time. That's typically a stomach acid issue, as if you don't have enough stomach acid, you have a hard time breaking down and digesting that protein. So over time, sometimes if you have that low stomach acid, you'll just be sort of drawn away from eating a lot of protein just because you don't feel well after it. So I find that a lot of people with low stomach acid just don't eat enough protein without even really understanding or knowing why. But there's a million reasons why high protein is important. Lean body mass is a huge one. Even if you're not trying to gain muscle, it's just something that is built of amino acids. There's amino acids in protein. We need a lot of that. They're the foundation and building blocks of muscle tissue. And so having enough of that in there to recover, we don't have anything else that calories comes from other than proteins, carbs, and fats. Now, if we are getting all of our calories from carbs and fats and we're lacking in that protein, your body's most likely not going to be dropping the body fat. It's not going to be in that healthy place. Your blood sugar is going to be out of control, because one of the main functions of protein is to control blood sugar. And if you are somebody who's, whether you're overeating or not eating enough, if your protein's still not high enough, your blood sugar levels and the way that your carbs react in your body is going to be way more unstable. So protein is huge in stabilizing our blood sugar levels and keeping that up there nice and high. But we do use protein in our body for ligaments, tendons, the amino acids and B vitamins that we get from protein helps us just with our neurological system, our digestion, our mood, our liver function, all the organs of our bodies. So you can start to see how having a protein intake that's too low in your diet can start to kind of affect other things. But especially from a weight loss perspective, it really just depends on your goals. But especially when you're deficiting calories too, having that protein intake up there high enough to really burn that body fat